Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. XRP is what we're going to discuss. The new financial system will also be discussed. To kick things off, here's one of my own posts from 2022. The fact that CBDCs are springing up at a dizzying rate is something that the major news channels are ignoring. Even while they report on the current crisis, a brand new financial system is being put in place. Even as we speak, CBDCs are going live in that nation. In terms of mainstream media news coverage, it is completely absent. At this very moment, Bitcoin ETFs are the center of attention. Furthermore, they would have you believe that you can become rich off of the impending disasters, even as new ones arise every day. The replacement for that 50-year-old quick payment system, ISO tokens will form the basis of the new monetary system. A new international monetary payment system, based on blockchain technology, is in the works for use by central banks throughout the world. Now, I believe SWIFT will be a part of our lives for some time. SWIFT will never be competitive with RippleNet and XRP, so I expect Ripples to progressively take business away from SWIFT over time. This post is for you if you think XRP, XLM and XDC will be part of the next big thing in finance, and you also think the powers that be are attempting to get you to hold on to older, more centralized technologies like Bitcoin and Ethereum instead. They would rather you stay poor than rich. So far, that has been the storyline. Fox Business News is completely devoid of any discussion of cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs. What they really want is for everyone to start using Bitcoin. Not only that, but it's occurring everywhere on X as well. Bitcoin isn't going to reach $1 million anytime soon. In fact, you'll be lucky if it breaks $100,000. Yet, I still see individuals regularly stating things like, I'm going to sell my XRP and put it into Bitcoin because I think Bitcoin's gonna go to $1 million. Remain utilitarian and feel free to weigh in on the suppression and manipulation of the XRP price. The current price of XRP, for example. It's clearly not moving forward. But XRP isn't the only one. Most of the ISO coins are like this, and I believe it's meant to jolt you. Having these cryptocurrency holdings is probably not something they want you to do. Plus, I have the impression that they are aware of an impending major event. Plus, they certainly do not want you to get wealthy. I want to make sure I get this correctly. Our society is going through a terrible time because we don't know what to do in the event of a huge cyber attack that threatens all of our essential infrastructure and causes a large blackout. The power returns to the grid, and XRP is back on top. Okay, so that story has been going on for a while. This, however, is beginning to break today. British Columbia, we are currently experiencing a cyber assault. Cyber assault targets Ukraine. Therefore, as soon as someone notices it, they immediately associate it with XRP and wonder if this is the upcoming major event. That mysterious black swan and the impending power outage are both mysteries to me. At this point, I really doubt a blackout is necessary. The banks should just collapse. There is a sufficient emergency to proceed with this CBDC. I am considering selling part of my XRP for Bitcoin because of all the buzz about Bitcoin ETFs. In preparation for the imminent ETF approval, what are other people doing? I already mentioned that some are looking to dump XRP in favor of Bitcoin. It seems like a foolish choice to me. To be honest, why are you interested in Bitcoin? From 3 to 5 returns. You might easily earn 100 times your initial investment once XRP reaches its peak. Furthermore, consider the expansion that has transpired in the absence of a change in pricing. What if the European Union approves XRP ETP before the United States approves Bitcoin ETF? Big money is pouring into XRP first, which is supposed to go online at any second, while everyone is fixated on Bitcoin, which is just a distraction. That XRP ETP and its purpose is unclear. Anything do with XRP's pricing? The price could potentially increase dramatically in a single day. Amidst rising regulatory scrutiny and recent crypto market instability, Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, has criticized the cryptocurrency business, saying he would shut it down if he could admit it. This is what I perceive as happening right now. So, let's start with the blackouts. Furthermore, those are stories. They have been a part of our team for quite some time. But for the time being, let's focus on what's happening in the actual world. It seems to me that there was a purpose to Jamie Dimon's decision to join Elizabeth Warren. That new international monetary system that will be up and running on the Starlink satellite network by Sunday, November 19th is relevant at this very moment. Basel III and ISO 222 compliance is mandatory for all financial institutions. However, I will demonstrate to you what these are in reality. Everything that transpired in November has already taken place, and now we're moving into Basel III. To enhance the stability of the global financial system, the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision created Basel III, a comprehensive collection of international banking laws. Its principal objective is to forestall a recurrence of the global financial crisis of 2008. Basel III mandates increased capital reserve requirements for financial institutions. This lessens the possibility of taxpayer-funded bailouts by making banks more resilient to economic downturns. Additionally, the legislation imposes stricter liquidity requirements, which means that banks must have enough liquid assets on hand to cover their short-term obligations. Institutions used to navigating the complicated waters of global finance will be unable to function as banks if they fail to comply with Basel III. A catastrophic result is the least word to describe this. Also, several financial institutions may face closure in the future due to non-compliance with Basel III. We spoke a lot about ISO on this channel, though, because it is a language of modern finance. Furthermore, ISO has not yielded any benefits as of now. I believe that worth will become apparent in 2024, but for the time being, let's focus on Basel III. By imposing capital requirements on banks, Jamie Dimon claims, millions of people will suffer. Nobody benefits from this. His annoyance is audible. To give you an idea of his tone, I'll just play a brief excerpt from this, even if there is absolutely no proof that US banks are undercapitalized right now. Surprisingly, the proposed Basel III endgame regulation has been in the works for a decade, and if passed, it would lead to a 25% increase in capital requirements with regard to the major financial institutions. By the way, none of these suggested adjustments would have successfully averted the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. The rule's unavoidable negative effects on American homes, businesses of all kinds, and the economy would be hard to foresee, unlike anything the Federal Reserve has investigated, thought about, or communicated. Getting a mortgage or a loan for a small business can be challenging and costly, especially for people with moderate to low incomes. Asset managers' money market and pension funds will have lower returns as the cost of loan origination and securitization rises, which means fewer savings for retirement or college. Pay attention to how he says it will negatively impact low-income borrowers and the American people. My main concern is that Basel III is going to cause Jamie Dimon harm. The deception at the banks will also come to an end. The good news is here now. This is activated and live now. It can't be stopped. Understood? Either they will comply or they will cease to function as a bank going ahead. Because of her influence, I believe Jamie Dimon joined forces with Elizabeth Warren. She may be able to postpone this in some way. However, the time is past. How many senators are fighting back against Elizabeth Warren's foolish measure, considering that 18 of them have joined her army of clowns, including her cloudiness? That, particularly from crypto advocates, is crucial, in my opinion. Now, if she brings up cryptocurrency, she invariably associates it with illegal activities and money laundering. But how does she manage to make so much money? Gentle nudge, Elizabeth Warren. While Arn has amassed millions from her position as a public servant, she desires for you to be enslaved and broken. Reason being, they are also advocating for a CBDC. She wants to guarantee the security of the large banks, because when your annual pay is $285,000 and your net worth grows to $67 million, you know that the money is coming from them. We are entering a new financial system, yet the world is changing so quickly that this is becoming a concern. There will be regulations that accompany the new financial system. Because of this, I have always advised you to put your money into ISO, amass wealth, while you have the chance. In the new financial system, XRP-XLM. With the next DC initiative, we the people will be able to buy into each other's debt and use applications like X to finance each other's mortgages. This will liberate us from the control of the Rothschilds and the central bank. It was always said that if you bought XRP a long time ago, you would be able to create your own bank. And that is gradually coming to fruition. Everything is changing at a rapid pace right now in the year 2023. I also make an effort to bring in new investors from people I know outside of the cryptocurrency industry. The same old "I don't know how the crypto even works" is their go-to defense every time. Rather of getting my hands on cryptocurrency, I'm considering investing in more traditional asset classes, like equities and bonds. If you don't already have a lot of money, there's no way to get rich investing in the stock market. The present banking system is also not producing wealthy people, so let's be honest. This is your opportunity, presented to you through XRP. These other ISO cryptocurrencies are like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The choice is yours: seize it and become wealthy or perish. Furthermore, you will be unable to escape the forthcoming UBI. Because artificial intelligence will inevitably displace many workers, necessitating a new way of life for humans. Along with the new monetary system will be universal basic income, which will serve as the solution. This is the time of year when many people predict that CBDCs will rule the world. Also, I'm uncertain about the durability of that. Reason being, consider this. Evildoers are pushing that storyline. Christine Lagarde of the European Central Bank, ECB, and Klaus Schwab both advocate for this. On the other hand, when we observe a shift in American politics, I'm referring to the current government, we can expect things to change. Perhaps the next administration will pass privacy measures quickly in front of us CBDC. What I mean is that the United States is absolutely going to obtain a CBDC. If you want, you can switch the rest of the globe to digital currency. Here in the United States, we continue to operate under the current flawed fiat system. But I also expect that they will accept Ripple and XRP in due time. The United States will undoubtedly make an effort to join forces with the American business. Now, we will witness the departure of Gary Gensler as a result of the upcoming administration shift. It is quite probable that Elizabeth Warren will also be removed from office due to the desire of this younger generation for innovation to flourish and expand. They are also rooting for the cryptocurrency industry to flourish and expand in the United States. But until everything falls into place, you must have an optimistic attitude and be patient. Let's amass wealth together by side. So, I'm going to end this video by saying how much I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.